Okay, so I am here with Mr. Producer. That's what I call him. His name is actually Ryan, and we are at Studio 400.
Yeah.
Okay.
400 recording.
400 recording, and I I just find that I like to do interviews of inspirational people, and I hope that something that you find in this video will inspire you. So we're gonna get right to the top. Go right at it, and I just want to introduce myself. Of course, I am Pep of Kung Fu Fighter, also Monica Hill, that's my name, and I just want to thank you for allowing me to come and interview you today.
No problem, it's a pleasure to be here with you.
Thank you. So just tell us a little bit about yourself, because for those watching, some people already know you, but I'm introducing you to some people, and then I'm just presenting you to others. So just give a little bit of your background with music.
All right. Well, first off, my name is Ryan, but I go by, most people know me as Slim Doja. I'm what you call a producer engineer. So I make beats. You know, I can do custom beats for any artist. You can hum it to me, and I can try to come up with whatever it is that you like. And then you can come in and I can record you. I can mix and master you. I can kind of build your sound up and just get you to a place where you're comfortable and ready to really pursue your career or release some real music that can compete out in the world.
Okay, very good. So I have a few questions that I want to ask you. Okay.
All right.
So the first question is, what exactly does a music producer do?
What does a music producer do? Well, in my opinion, it's the producer's job to take the musical imagination of, say, an artist or a company or anything, because music could come from an artist or it could be for a commercial or anything, but it's up to us to take the musical imagination of whoever wants to get it produced and make it a final product.
Okay.
Something that you can sell, something that you can show people with confidence and be proud of.
Okay, so when you say music imagination, are you saying that you already have to have a song? Or?
You don't. There's a couple sides to it, because oftentimes people do come to producers to get an idea of what they do want, and then other times they already have an idea of what they want. They just need someone to help them create the product that they're looking for.
Okay. So what are the steps it takes to create a song?
A song, typically you start off with a beat, a melody, if not, and from there you get lyrics. If you don't already have the artist or somebody to perform it, you find the artist or somebody who perform it the way you like it, and record it. You know,
okay.
So.
And that kind of was leading up to my next question, which was, what type of people collaborate to make a song? I heard you use the word singer and artist.
All right, so for each song, there has to be a composition. For that, you need a composer, somebody to make that beat out of that selection of music.
Okay.
That's what we typically refer to as a producer. Also, you need a writer to write those lyrics. Oftentimes, it could be the artist, or it could just be a writer that, you know, writes songs for other people. But and then the artist as well, somebody to perform that song, whether it's on a recording or live on stage. So those are three main things that you really need.
So there's not really one certain way that a song has to be birthed.
No, there's no bad way, there's no good way. It's art. You know,
so for instance, I think I have a gift to write. So I've written a couple of songs just today. Actually, I wrote a couple of songs, and so how do you say, for instance, I'm no musician, but I can write. So I bring a song to you, and how do you start the process of trying to produce or find the music for a song?
Well, okay, first off, I try to come to it with just, you know, a raw mind. Like, it's my first time seeing it, which usually it is. And I just kind of try to understand them as an artist. You know, I like to either hear some of their music they've done in the past. And then I just really focus on what it is they're trying to create. And I try to add to it and not take away from it. You know what I mean? So I take exactly what they're giving me and then try to build it up from there. So that can mean that they don't even know what type of melody they want. They just have lyrics. With that being said, I will try to find something similar to what they want to create out there. So we can kind of have a direction to go in. And then once we do that, we kind of know what tempo or what type of pitch we might want to use. You know, it might be a happier song, so we might use major chords to bring out those emotions. And then, you know, you just kind of go with the flow until you get something to go off of.
About how much time do you spend with the person? Say, for like myself, I have a song written. I have no music to it. I don't know what tempo I want. I know one might be a slower type song. So would I be able to just give you the music and tell you what type of mood I'm trying to create and maybe what type of tempo, or would I actually work with you all the way through the song in person, or would I just say, okay, this is the song and this is maybe what I would like but I'm not sure of the sound that I want, and then
Right.
you kind of work on it, and then we meet back together. Or
I mean, typically like this, some stuff that you do need to be present for in the studio, and there's certain things that you don't need to be here for.
okay,
I like to be in person and build the song up from scratch. I really feel like it's one of my gifts as a producer, is to build songs up from scratch. I feel like I get my best results when I do that. That would just mean, you know, I either have some music already created that might fit what you like, or you might need to start it from scratch. You know, I get on the keyboard and I'll put down a couple, you know, a melody, if not, you know, to where you can try to match your words to the melody and start creating a song.
So one exciting thing that I have heard about recently is you have a client who is being signed. Can you talk about that, or is
I can talk about it. It's just I think about a couple weeks ago, Big Money Markey, which is also my little cousin. I watched him grow up and grow into the artist that he is. He just recently got signed to Interscope Records. So right now we are in the works of finishing his album, his first project. I don't know if there's going to be an album or mixtape yet, but and I'm just looking forward to it.
So you have actually worked with him?
Yes, I did his last 2 singles for him, Don't Matter, and Repent is the last song that he dropped.
I like the sound of that. Repent, everybody.
It's a really good song. It's
I like
it's actually comes from, well, my uncle is his grandfather, and we both actually worked for him at once upon a time for his company called America's Finest Filters. I don't know if y'all know who Mike White is, but he has a little street named after him and everything. He's strongly affiliated with you know, the AAU community. Not AAU, I'm sorry. You know, Alcoholics Anonymous, AA and everything like that. He's helped a lot of people. He passed away last year, but he had this saying that he always said. He used to be like, God got me. So he used that in his song, and it made a pretty good record. And actually it was the record that led to him being signed as an artist. So,
that's beautiful. Okay, so how does a person get a song copywritten? And should a person copyright their lyrics before they even go into the studio?
I'll say this, starting off and doing music, it starts at being this fun, creative thing that everybody wants to do and finds that that's their passion and want to do. So, and then when somebody brings up the business side, it kind of sometimes often creates a negative kind of atmosphere because you don't want to really think about the business side of it. But I'll say to all artists and people who want to do music professionally as a living, that you always take the time to research things on your own. If you are saying, I want to be an artist, then you need to know what that entitles and what it's going to take from you and how to protect yourself on all levels. As far as getting a song copywritten, it's websites that you can get on that you can submit your music through, the lyrics and the composition as far as the beat and everything. There's collection agencies such as ASCAP and BMI that are responsible for collecting your royalties when your music's played or when it's performed anywhere.